we Minnesota Fighting Vikings fans know that we are cursed. Hashtag cursed. And it's not even that we're just always bad every single year. Like the Browns, like the Lions. It ain't like that, where this team constantly gets your hopes up and then right onto your heart, man. 0 for 4 in the Super Bowl. And, man, they haven't gotten the Super Bowl since the 70s. The Vikings have never gotten to a Super Bowl in my lifetime. We just get to NFC Championship games and then poop the bed. What's next? We just get to divisional rounds and then poop the bed? It's probably what's going to happen. But NFL on CBS just decided to dig that knife in just a little bit more, tweeting out that the Vikings are the only active NFL franchise to exist for 60-plus years without ever winning a championship. Now, on its face, it sounds a little harsh, right? But then, if you go back and look, it is technically true. So going back through the history of the National Football League. So you have the team, the current NFL team, and active since blah, blah, blah. So the year that the team was founded in its current iteration. So you got the Cardinals and the Bears. They go way back like chiropractic. They were playing like the Akron Pros and the Canton Bulldogs. And the Packers won a bunch of championships when there was 5 teams in the league. Congratulations. All right, so you got the Giants, Lions, Commies, blah, blah, blah. Now, you may be saying, it's like, hey, well, what about the Lions? They've never won a Super Bowl, but they did win an NFL championship back in the day. So, mark that one off. Even though, again, technically, the Vikings won the 1969 NFL championship, the year that they lost, supposedly, to the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl 4. Keep the ball matriculating down the field, Leonard. As Len Dawson is in the locker room at halftime having a Fresca and a smoking heaters and just dropping bombs on the Vikings defense. Fantastic. But again, technically that was the last championship game before the merger, so the Vikings should be considered reigning, defending, undisputed NFL champions from 1969. Nice, but again, whatever. Eagles won a Super Bowl. Steelers, of course. Rams, yes. Niners, blah, blah, blah. Browns won a ton of championships before the Super Bowl era. Cowboys, but all right. So now here's where it gets dicey. So we get to the Vikings in '61. NFL expansion team. Now they're originally supposed to be an AFL expansion team, but a whole lot of backroom machinations going on there. That's frankly, it should be an ESPN 30 for 30, how the Vikings became an NFL team versus an AFL team, but whatever. But they pop up in 61. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, the Bills came in 1960, and they haven't won a Super Bowl. Same thing with the Tennessee Titans. Same thing with the Chargers. All right, so I understand that. But technically, even though they were conceived of, even though they started play and were founded in 1960, they didn't join the NFL until 1970. So I get it. I fully understand it. So it is a bit of a technicality because, teams like the Chargers, teams like the Titans, formerly the Houston Oilers, and of course the Bills, they've been around longer and they still haven't won a championship either. But the Vikings, of course, get the ignominious. They've been in the NFL since 1961 and have just bricked. And what can you do there? It's just rough, man. It's just rough. But looking back at history, actually, no, the more frustrating thing on this is that the Vikings are among the all-time winning percentage leaders. Like I think they're in the top 10, maybe even higher, with a franchise career 537 winning percentage, and just nothing going on. So again, it's not that the Vikings are just bad. It's not that they just roll over and die every single year. It's not like they're the Jets of recent years. It's not like they're the Lions of recent years. It's not like they're the Browns. But they're just like, oh, here we go. This is the year. This is the year. And then, and also, it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy where every time something goes good, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if we should believe this year something's going to go bad. The Vikings always find the banana peel. They always find a way to fall flat on their face as like same old sorry-ass Vikes. That's how it goes. But I feel like it's ingrained in our identity. I think it's what makes us us. Like if the Vikings, when they rip off a dozen Jerome Bardys in the next 10 years, like is it going to be different being a Vikings fan? Or we're just going to be hoity and pompous like Patriots fans? Because remember, Patriots before Belichick, they had a couple of nice years with Parcells. Of course, they went to the Super Bowl in '85 and got smacked by the Bears. But the Patriots were bad. Like we're talking like round zero, nut low, like the worst team in potentially NFL history. And then, of course, Belichick and Brady do their damn thing. But and of course, Patriots fans, maybe it's regional, but they're a little bit of mass holes. But what can you do there? But I don't know. I will have that problem. I will accept that problem. Winning too many championships, having your jabroni kids grow up all spoiled. Like, all your kids on their tablets and phones. Like, we won another Super Bowl. Oh, that's neat. That is neat. Will we win another one next year? Oh, of course we will. Blah blah blah. But hey, getting off the schneid here, ending the curse, as it were. Well, what curse is it? Because the Red Sox had the curse of the Bambino. Which one is this? I don't know, the curse of Gary Anderson? Or, I don't know. We'll workshop that. We'll think of something better. But your thoughts are thoughts. Rude from CBS Sports. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.